Alright, this is a review of the manga called Tough. Um it's a fighting series, straight off the back, I'm gonna tell you that right now. There's actually two series. There's one where the main character is in his teen years, and there's one where he's becoming a grown up. Um Now in America they've released, I believe, the first 10 volumes, and it only goes up to 10, and then after that I can't find them anywhere, which is upsetting because I really like collecting them. And this is another series I'm forced to read online because I don't know, no one wants to translate the good stuff. I swear it's always something I really like, and it takes forever to translate it, and I just have to be forced to look on the internet because they just take too long. But anyway, Tough. Um, the story goes that Kichi uh, Muiza, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know how to pronounce it right. I'm sorry. Um, he wants to become strong, and he looks up to movie stars like Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan and stuff like that. But throughout his entire life, he was trained in the Nadashin Kage fighting style by his dad. They refer to him as Otan, or Sekio. Sekio is his name, and Sekio is a very mild mannered guy. He's very good to his son, and he's just passing down his fighting techniques to his son. And he's always giving him pointers and stuff like that. And throughout these series, they have a good relationship. But Catchy Catchy is always, he's a little bit arrogant at first. That is until he starts realizing that he really has to train. He, not that he doesn't train, but he has to train harder. He can't just go around bragging about his fighting skills. And his dad is always there to do that for him. His dad is probably, bar none, the strongest character in this series. Next to Ketchy's uncle and Sekio's twin brother, Kiryu, who this is where the story gets interesting, towards the end of the first series, where Ketchy is more of a little teenager. It turns out that the twins, Sekio and Kiryu, are twins, and they've been fighting ever since they were actually in their mother's womb. And Kiryu, unlike Sekio, he's just a plain straight up monster. He loves to fight. He loves to prove that he's the best, and he uses a technique on Sekio that nearly kills him. I think it's known as the 5-year technique, where he hits him in his chest, and what he's done is he's damaged him so bad that Sekio only has 5 years to live. So, throughout this series, it's a very interesting series. Now, during the second half of the series, Catchy revives Sekio from intensive care, and Sekio is back on his feet, and he starts to act different than when he was. You know what I'm saying? Because the Nadashin Kage family style is passed down from generation to generation, and Sekio is teaching Catchy to use it in a humble way, and Kiryu wants to teach Catchy to use it in a monstrous way. So it turns out that there's two brothers, they're like the strongest in the world, and they want to teach, Catchy their ways. But here's what also gets interesting. Sekio, throughout his recovery, he doesn't, he's not the head of the not a Shinkage, fighting style anymore. The family, he's not ahead. He's not head of that anymore. He's passed that down to his son Kechi. So he's free to do whatever he wants now, and he starts to act a little different. He starts to get a little bit like Kiryu, which is very peculiar, because that's so out of character for him, and he just wants to revenge. There's one fight where he, right after he gets out of the hospital, he's fighting this guy, this very strong opponent, and he just pummels him, and he thinks he's fighting Kiryu, and Catchy's like, whoa, 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 calm down, you can't do this, you acting out of character, what's going on? And he kind of lost some of his self-control during that time, just seeing his twin brother, Kiryu, use the Narashin Kage style in a way that's so violent, he kind of lost himself for a minute there. And, eventually he gets back to his humble self. And I'm not going to spoil, the entire series, but there's a little more to the series. It's a fighting series, yes, but there's a little bit more to it than that. If you like stuff like Grapple Baki or Hajime no Ippo, you will love this. The art style is probably the most realistic looking people I've seen in manga. Just look at the cover art. It looks beautiful. It looks like a real person. So check it out.